Hi, Sean McCaffrey, employment coach. Find a great job today. Are you prepared for those hiring questions? Hiring questions can throw all kinds of curveballs at you during the interview process. It can be very tricky to navigate through those questions. And it could be a panel interview, it could be a one-on-one, whatever the difference is, doesn't matter. You got to do your due diligence to make sure you're prepared to answer those very tough and tricky interview questions. Example, when I went through a couple of years ago when I was still applying for not regular, but traditional standard jobs. I had a panel interview with two lovely women and one gentleman. And the gentleman asked me towards the end of the interview, "So Sean, tell me a joke." I was like, oh my God. I don't remember jokes very well. I'm terrible at that. I can remember names all day, but I cannot remember a single joke to save my life. And the ones I did remember, not the most appropriate. So then I'm thinking to myself, okay, what's he really fishing for? To see how much of a risk I'm going to be for sexual harassment, or if I'm going to be able to maintain appropriate decorum in the job, in my position. What's he really fishing for? So those are going through my mind, as well as what kind of answers should I come up with? Because to sit there and say I don't have one is going to sink me too. So I did come up with one, and I had to prepare the audience because it was a little bit risque. Not the greatest for the female audience, but thank goodness they had a sense of humor. Turns out I didn't get the job. I'm not sure it was because of that or something else. But again, I wasn't prepared. So there's all kinds of questions that they can throw you to really send you off kilter, and you want to be prepared for those things. For example, behavioral questions. How do you handle conflict in your last position? Or what was the toughest decision you had to make as a manager? Or things of that nature. Be prepared for those things, because if you're not, well, let's just say that it all stops into the interview. So you do all your due diligence, do a great job, continue through the application process, get the interview, and then boom, you're stuck in the water because you get this curveball not sure to respond to. Talk to mentors, talk to people in the hiring field, or other people that have gone through the interviews before. They're well practiced. They might be able to give you some insight on how to answer these more appropriately. Practice your answers. They've got to be yours. They've got to come across as being not necessarily rehearsed, but prepared. How you answer questions is going to be fabulous. It's going to really be critical to advancing yourself through to the next step of the interview process, or even getting that job offer. For more information, please come back to www.seanmccaffrey.com, or go to another one of our great websites, which is www.findagreatjobtoday.com for more information.